Tonight, the victim of a violent rape says police arrested the wrong man. For the past 2 years, we've been following concerns about the way Virginia Beach police investigated a rape case back in 1990.
And that is when a 10-year-old girl was sexually assaulted in a neighborhood park. The man convicted for that crime, Darnell Phillips, has always maintained his innocence. But for the first time, the victim is telling her story only to 10 on your side. She believes detectives persuaded her into pointing the finger at Phillips.
Only on 10, Jason Marks went to Atlanta to talk with the victim. And Jason, why is she opening up now?
Anita, May Sandiford believes detectives took advantage of her. She says she was a scared little girl who thought if officers told her something, it had to be true. She's now 38 and she's ready to set the record straight.
It's soothing.
600 miles from Hampton Roads, this Atlanta park
It's relaxing, it's calming, and it's my way with nature.
is the only place May Sandiford can forget about the past.
There's a shadow over me at all times.
That shadow's been hanging over her for 28 years.
Parts are slow motion, but it's something you never forget, even as a 10-year-old.
Sandiford remembers riding her bike in this park in the Timberlake area of Virginia Beach. It was the middle of the day, just after an August thunderstorm, 1990.
And that's when I was grabbed from behind.
The stranger knocked Sandiford off her bike. It was the moment that changed her life.
I remember being punched and my body going across the leaves and almost having like an outer body experience, like knocking in and out of unconsciousness.
Blows to the face, again and again. She was dragged to the bank of the nearby lake.
And from there, I was brutally beaten, raped, forced to commit sodomy, beaten more. And then being punched so repeatedly.
The attack seemed to go on forever. Eventually, she was thrown into the water, discarded like trash.
I was crying and screaming, and I heard some girls around, and I think they heard me too. And I had blood everywhere, and they came and helped me.
Sandiford was rushed to the hospital. She says she was in her room with an ice pack over her eye when Virginia Beach detectives walked in with photos of potential suspects.
And I remember the police coming with Polaroids.
Could you pick out anyone at that point?
No.
One of those Polaroids was of a 17-year-old found by officers walking the streets just after the attack. Police say with help from Sandiford, they came up with a composite sketch. Detectives have fanned out the Green Run area to look. Homicide detective Sean Hoffman was the first to see the suspect.
And I looked over and I went, that's him.
Detectives took the teen in for questioning. His name, Darnell Phillips. Phillips was questioned by 2 detectives for almost 5 hours. His story never changed. Hoffman then asked those detectives if he could give it a shot. Hoffman says he came up with a confession within 10 minutes according to court records. 10 on your side spoke with Hoffman last year after the Innocence Project got involved in the case.
And that I told him I think that he really made a mistake at that particular time frame. It wasn't his intent to do what he did. It was just a terrible mistake. And he was shaking his head up and down in this fashion. And I said, do you agree with me? It was, yes. And I told him, I said, would you ever do anything like this again? And he said no.
There was no audio, video, notes, or signed confession from Phillips. Only Hoffman's word. Phillips disputes Hoffman's account. Hoffman says he stands by that confession.
Do you still believe today this is the man who committed the crime?
Oh, absolutely.
I remember being scared.
Sandiford would also become familiar with Hoffman. She says he was one of the detectives who came to her home with pictures of potential suspects.
I was looking at a book at one time. I guess it was a high school book or something, and I kept skimming through it and like, no, this isn't anybody. The pages were flipped back as if, are you sure it's not? You don't recognize it? And like, no, and it was a lot of, like, I was being persuaded in a direction.
Sandiford told us she kept seeing Phillips' photo. She says detectives even told her he had assaulted other girls, and because of mounting pressure, Sandiford says she accused Phillips of the crime.
They're the police. What was I supposed to believe?
A year later, the case went to a jury trial. Based on Hoffman's testifying that Phillips confessed and Sandiford's identification, Phillips was sentenced to 100 years in prison.
Want my name total name clear because I had nothing to do with the crime.
Sandiford spent 3 decades in and out of rehab.
And my drugs, my drinking all stem from depression, from this event.
She's now on the path to recovery, and she says she needs to make a wrong right.
So you believe wholeheartedly right now that the wrong guy's in prison
I do.
and that someone else is still running the streets?
I want the man who did this to be found and convicted.
Remember the sketch Sandiford helped police draw? The one that Hoffman used to bring in Phillips for questioning? We showed it to Sandiford during our interview. She says it was the first time she'd ever seen it.
What's it like for you when you look at that picture, that sketch?
This isn't him. This was like a kid.
In late September, Phillips was granted parole. Ted on Your Side was there when he was released.
I'm basking in this moment because, you know, this is something I dreamed about. Now it's finally here. Today, it's a new day. It's a new day today.
Phillips told us this is only the first step.
All I want is my freedom. I want to be a man to walk the streets free, going where I want to go, living a life, building a family, you know, going forth in my destiny. And one way to do that is for me to be pardoned.
Now, Ted on Your Side requested several times to talk with Detective Hoffman in the Virginia Beach Police Department for this story. We were told no one could comment because the Innocence Project has asked the Attorney General to review the case. The Virginia Beach Commonwealth's Attorney's Office also wouldn't comment for the same reason. The case is still pending in the Virginia Supreme Court and the Court of Appeals. Jace Marks, 10 on Your Side.